What's up, champs? It's Likes the 2 Live back with another reaction, and I was surfing through the YouTube streets and I came across a title of a video that's very disturbing. The name of this video is called "I Caught Him with 1 Terabyte of Child Videos, Jidion, Pray Catch." Let's check it out.
Jason Sexton, name's kind of ironic. A 56-year-old man having a baby cupcake Uber him.
The way he just got into that car is a true testament of him being some out the ordinary. Just watch how he gets in this car. Any grown man that crawls into the back seat needs to go to jail.
A 56-year-old man having a baby cupcake Uber him. Jason is the worst kind of EDP.
My bad.
Not only is he coming to have a 3-way tag match with our baby cupcake and her mom, but he's also a high-volume cheese pizza trader. During our investigation, not only did we make some disgusting discoveries. Pizza baby, what is she?
She's like teen, told me to buy videos.
But we also had Jason's family members come out and tell us horror stories about him.
Oh no. Not the family members, no.
He got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he probably never stopped.
So sit back, relax, and make sure to hit that subscribe button because 60% of y'all are not like us. And enjoy today's episode of EDP Watch.
Yeah, y'all subscribe to me too.
All right, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. And we're trying to go 2 for 2 right now. Pretty much yesterday, we got that disgusting dude, James, locked up. If you guys are on EDPWatch.com, you guys would have already seen that. But the guy we're catching tonight is a Mr. Jason Eric Sexton. He lives up to his last name. He is trying to meet what he thinks is a mother and her daughter. And this dude is very, very, very nasty, man. Surprise, surprise.
That's how you know he watched too many videos. That's how you know he watched too many videos. He thinking that's some corn type of like scenarios. The mother and the daughter, where they find that at?
He is asking.
You gotta pay for something like that. I don't think that just fall in your lap, especially looking like him.
He actually didn't want to meet us at the house first. He wanted to get to know everybody, and so he wants to meet at McDonald's. If he pays for our meal,
what's up, H-Town?
Let him go.
What's good?
That's just like common courtesy, you know what I mean, Eric? But like, if he doesn't, man, he's just a monster. He has to be put away. So let's see how James is in the Uber.
Toria, join the Discord, and I'll let you know. It's like, I'll have to explain it.
Uber?
Yes, sir.
Hop on in.
And how are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How about yourself this morning?
I'm doing okay. I told her mom, I said, this is a little weird because usually I end up having to have a ride code or something.
I had the individual call me and, hey, you know,
bro, crawling into a backseat.
It's not me.
It's funny as hell.
You say so?
Yeah.
All right, y'all, the cupcake has been secured. He was a little sketched out at first. I'm not gonna lie, we gotta come up with like a better plan because the Uber method is amazing. It's gonna get patched. We're posting these videos. They're getting like 2 million views each. If you guys wanna put in an application to become our Uber drivers in whatever city we're in, we're gonna be putting those out. Yeah, man, we're gonna just be waiting.
Any fun plans for the day?
I don't know. This was set up by a friend of mine, so I'm kind of in the dark here.
Okay.
I guess he's wanting me to hook up with her, but I told him, listen, no, I meet people first. Got to sit down with them, talk to them, get to know them. I said, I ain't one of those that just does hookups crap.
I hear you.
It's not in my nature.
A little adventure never hurts.
On Facebook, I just mess around on there. I mess with them.
Yeah.
My account's been hacked like 3 times.
Really?
I had to tell this one girl, I'm like, I didn't send you anything.
Got rid of my social media a while ago, but I started having similar issues where, like, I'd log into Facebook and I started noticing stuff that I didn't put that there.
Exactly. I told my sister, I said, I'm about to just close out my dang social media.
I mean, it's a big stress relief, man.
I tried that once and all it did was it just closed it. I'm like, no, I want to delete this.
Yeah. Well, it's not like they make it easy to get rid of your profiles either.
Oh, I know. I told my buddy, I'm like, well, you're setting me up on this blind date thing. I said, I don't know about this. I said, I haven't been set up on a blind date in I don't know how long.
Bro, he just lying back there.
Doing it.
Shit. Last blind date.
This man making up a whole scenario, a whole story for the Uber driver.
My butt's going home. I'll call my own damn ride home.
Yeah.
That's why I told her, I said, no, I'm not meeting you at your house. Pick a restaurant. something like that. I said, I'm not meeting at your home because then I'm stuck.
You gotta keep it old-fashioned too, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said too. I'm like, nah. Looks like I'm
Grown-ass man with no
I don't
whip.
even know you yet. No. I'm not into hookups. I'm sorry.
This generation, man.
For,
Some
hey,
fun once in a
your
while,
big
once
ass
you've
should go
already
get
met
at
the
least a
person.
bike.
Oh yeah.
Just out of the blue? No, I ain't into that.
Well, that's the norm today. You know?
Oh, I know.
Everybody rushes
Oh,
to hook
good
up.
Lord, I know. That's how come so many of them don't work.
Yeah,
Don't be using his name in vain.
Why does it burn when I pee?
Exactly. Been down that road before.
What?
I told her, I said, I'm not paying to come over there. I tried to get them to come here.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to come to Grand Prairie. Yeah, I said, okay, but you're paying for the ride.
Yeah.
And then her daughter texted me back and said, she sent the ride, she'll be coming. She's getting ready. I'm like, it's a date at McDonald's to get to know your mom. I said, what do you mean? she's
Y'all,
getting
everybody
ready?
smash that
not
like
that
button for me,
serious.
please. Smash that like
Come on
button
now,
for
it's
me.
a lunch date. I told her, I said, now I get all the way over here and your mom ain't over here. I said, I'm going to give it 5 minutes and my butt's turning around going home. I'll call my own Lyft or Uber or whatever and go home.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm not playing games with y'all today. I'm here to meet and see how this goes because there was a setup anyway. My buddy usually doesn't pull any pranks on me, so I know it's legit.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of whether she's there on time or not.
You ever known a woman to be on time?
No. That's why
Hell
I said I'm gonna give her
no.
a few minutes. I may even go in and get me something to eat if she ain't there right.
As you should.
I told her,
Man,
said,
I ain't gonna
"Tell
lie
your
to you.
daughter
He's
quit sending me
already
naughty
predetermined that
messages."
this lady might not show
I
up.
said, I am not about to get my butt in trouble for no 15-year-old.
You know,
What?
them kids, they think they know it all.
I said, but come on now, tell her to quit doing that. I said, for one, I can get in trouble for that shit.
You gotta be careful, man. You know, women out here, they're looking for a paycheck like that.
I know.
Bro,
That's why I told my
I ain't
buddy,
gonna lie
said,
to
"Look,
you.
I'm trusting you.
Buddy is guilty for something and he feels guilty for something. There's no way you get into an Uber before going to do something like this and tell the whole story as if you not gonna do something like this. Like, this man low key is already like, this is like one of those people that like know they about to commit a crime, so they sitting there and trying to getting people to like, you know, to be, you know, to like, you know, testify for them in court and shit.
I said, but if this ends up being some kind of on her part, oh no. I'll be able to know. I said, I'm old enough, I'll figure it out.
You good if I just pull around here and I'll get you up at the front door?
Oh yeah, sure.
It's either that or he knows something is
If not,
up.
I'm gonna sit down and eat.
Oh, there he is.
He kind
Yeah, I
of like
think I'm gonna give you
suspicious.
some lunch, too, but
He a
I'll
little
let you
too
out here, big
suspicious.
All right. I
Yeah,
appreciate
alibi.
it.
My
Appreciate
bad, my
the
bad.
conversation.
Yeah, me too. Some drivers,
What's up, Barbie?
I start talking to them, they're like, really? They'll turn their music up.
No, you're good, man. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Mr. Jason. What's this? What the f is this?
We know you hate child predator. On
Like walking right up on me.
I wanted to see what the heck was going on.
Well, man, can we have a conversation inside? If that's
I've been scammed already.
where you been scammed on?
You name the platform, they've done it. Facebook.
It's bad on Facebook.
I've had people getting my accounts
Yes, sir.
doing this to me. So I told her, I said, I'm coming here to see what's going on.
Hey, man, well, here, let's just talk, man. There's nobody here, man.
This sounds like a scam.
Yes, sir.
I feel like I'm being set up, and I don't like it.
Well, man, Jason, man, so, like, nice to meet you. My name's Alex Rosen. How did you meet her?
Actually,
This man got a new name every
time.
time.
How did she know the
He's
friend?
actually really
Because
good
her
at, like,
mom
coming
had
up
let
with
us know
fake
about
names.
this.
According to him, her mom and him were friends. That's why I said, hey, this doesn't seem right to me because I said, I haven't been able to talk to the mom directly.
Okay, yeah.
I said, so something isn't right. I'm going to go see what the heck is going on because I don't like being played.
So you were just here to just figure out if there's any funny business?
Exactly.
Okay, yes,
This has
sir.
happened to me before.
So what happened?
Some lady who I knew,
Yeah.
but her account ended up being taken over by this scammer. Both of us ended up, you know, getting together, finding this person. And I actually had to sit down with a police officer once and tell him, hey, look,
Yes,
something's
sir.
got to be done.
Because they're not going to do nothing about it.
No, they don't.
Yeah. You say you've been scammed before and everything. So, like, I know you're on apps like Facebook and Zangy. But, like, on Zangy, like, I be getting added to these
Zangy?
group
What
chats
is
where
that?
you Put in the most
I haven't gotten
despicable.
to that yet on Zangy. I
Yeah.
haven't been added to any of that crap yet, but on Facebook, it
Yeah,
kept happening,
facts.
And I'm like,
If you've been set up before, don't you
even
think that you need to stop
put my
doing
name in
what
any
you're
of this
doing on
crap. Where's
Facebook?
this coming from?
Did you ever have people send you, like, random images and stuff? Like
all the time? And I'm
what would they be sending you?
in the past, it was bad. I mean, but they were adult.
Yeah. I know sometimes, like, they be sending, like, adult photos, but I've been hearing, like, they be sending young as, like, kids and stuff. Have they ever sent you anything like that before?
One time on that one I was telling you about where we got together.
Yeah.
It ended up being, I think, was her niece.
And what
her
got
niece was part of the problem. Her niece was taking these pictures.
How old was she?
Her niece was 15.
And what kind of pictures, like bro?
No, to
you know,
me,
at that
he
age,
telling on
I didn't
himself.
get the
Yeah.
totally nasty. She'd be sending like bikini.
The
pics.
worst
But a
criminal
friend of
ever
mine
tells
who
on
got
himself,
broken,
right?
Yeah.
She literally.
What? Does he got sweatpants on with shorts on top of the sweatpants? Huh? That's wild work right there. That's wild work.
Sent him like topless. And I asked him,
Not
I
matching
said,
at all.
What's the girl's name? And he told me, I said, you realize I'm talking to her aunt right now because her aunt caught her taking these in her bedroom
Yeah.
and actually getting on a webcam thing saying she was such and such an age.
Yeah.
She was using her sister's.
Man, that's so cap, man. I swear.
And so I'm like,
I don't know if you know lingo, but cap means like that's so messed up. Like
Nah.
oh yeah,
that's
completely.
so cap. Fuck.
My sister's
He
like,
lying.
play along with
He
it so you
lying.
can set up a meet and see what is going on.
Did your sister know that like you were saying how you wanted to eat out the 15-year-old
Oh no,
girl?
I didn't.
Whoa.
Put that in there.
Okay,
I don't know
well-
where that came from.
I mean, that
Like I
came
said,
from you though.
I know, and I asked my sister, I'm like, who the hell could have sent this from my phone? She's like, don't you know? She said 14 other people know your phone number and have your account information.
But that's not how phone numbers work.
I told her, I said, but that's not how my phone number works. But I did have it. I had my phone was, I didn't know where it was for over 3 weeks.
So like what?
Okay.
Card and
Man,
come over
liar,
there.
liar.
Like,
Pants
figure
on
out
fire.
Who the parent is, if the parent actually shows up. So
He
I
didn't know
can
where
say,
his
hey,
phone
look,
was for
I'm not
3
putting
weeks.
up with this bullshit. I just contacted Facebook last.
He looked like he
told
don't
them I
even get
close
off
out
his
my
phone.
account because I'm tired of my account being hacked.
Does anybody have
Getting
access to your
random-
Zangy?
Yeah, actually, I tried to close that,
Really? Let me see.
and I asked. I was like, "How do you close your Zangy account?"
Is there any way I can see? Or I don't know if you're gonna ignore me. Is there any way I'm just?
Like, how? Like, I've got people on here like this chick.
Pizza baby. What is
Yeah,
she?
she's like 18, wanting me to buy videos. I told her, I said, I don't do that shit.
What kind of videos is she trying to get you to buy?
Not her videos, but like trying to get me to buy videos like she had gotten downloaded from online.
What about William Pizza Baby?
Another one,
What's she
same
doing?
thing,
Can I see?
same thing.
Because this is the people that we're really trying to find.
Yeah,
'cause
same thing.
We've been hearing
same
about
bullshit.
this.
Same bullshit. Yeah, she sent this, and I'm like, no. I said,
Oh my
shit.
god! Wait,
She's
but
like-
right here she says that she's 18, and then that's a.
And she sent that.
Oh my!
I told my sister, I'm like, I don't know if that's her photo or if that's a photo she downloaded.
He mad
I said,
nervous.
I can't have that.
She might not
He
know that,
set
but
up
that's like-
showing all the shit.
She could get in big trouble for that.
I know. I told, so I know the mom, but the mom's phone saying it's not in service.
So how many people are like just randomly sending you like child?
Oh my god.
Because I mean, everybody got your account, so I mean, you're completely vulnerable
I
right
know.
now.
And I told my sister, I'm like, you know me. I said, I'm not even on here. And then I see all this crap pop up out of the blue, and I'm like, this is invading my accounts.
Man, you don't look like a technically advanced guy. I was like,
I'm
there's no
not.
way you're finding
I'm
this
not.
stuff. So like, we get this stuff removed. You know, obviously you don't know how to fully remove it. You can
I do
delete
not.
it, but if you delete it,
It
it's
doesn't
still on
fully
there.
remove it.
I can show you.
Show me how to get rid of all of the social media crap.
What you pretty much need is you need a computer first of
Okay,
all.
yeah. Well, my sister has a computer.
Pizza
Oh,
baby.
don't put it on your
That
sister
scared
stuff.
the shit out of me.
Like,
I'm like, I don't even know who this
This
is.
that's a 9-year-old girl.
I don't even know who the hell these girls are.
There's no way she's older than.
I know. I was like, I showed that to my sister.
And then she said, "Would you like to see my yummy pizza videos?"
And
What?
my sister knew what that was. I'm like, what
This
the fuck
person's
is she
trying to
talking
buy
about?
it right here.
I know.
So here, this is one thing you have to do. So first, you have to keep it in airplane mode because if you take it out, you get on that
It'll
cell
continue to
service,
go.
it continues. We could get this fixed, man.
Thank God. I appreciate that. I really do.
We want to find.
Bro, I would not shake his
One that
hand.
mostly comes to me
He
on
was
is
using
like Facebook
Vaseline earlier
Messenger.
today.
They're just messaging all these accounts on your phone. Man, do you know
I
any?
don't even know how they've gotten hold of my number.
Bro, you could get in big trouble for this.
I know. That's what I told my sister. I'm like, I need this shit gone.
Do you think it could be your sister, maybe?
I don't think it's her, but it could be people that she has dated in the past.
So if you had to guess, like on a scale from like 1 being like few to 10 being like a lot, how many like child things do you think these people are downloading on your
Oh
phone?
God, I don't know. My sister knows a family lawyer,
Yeah.
and so we told him about it, and so he's actually been trying to look into seeing where this shit's coming from.
And how has he make any headway?
Bro, I don't.
One
Why
of
is he
them
keeping
he
up
actually
this
did,
lie?
I don't remember what the name of the person
This lie is
It's
crazy
almost
that
hard to
he's
look at this.
keeping up.
I know.
It's just not
I
even
can't
realistic.
deal with this shit. That's why I want to come here, and I wanted to see if I could physically see her mother.
So what were you gonna do with the mother? Like, what were you
I
gonna
was
tell
gonna take her
her?
aside and ask her, what is going on with this? I said, do you realize your child is trying
Yeah.
And if she does, then that's a whole nother ball of wax.
You know, kids aren't gonna ever tell their parents about that stuff.
That's what I said.
So that way I don't have to just keep on scrolling. Like, where would you say it's like the most at on your device?
Like I said, probably Messenger.
Probably Messenger? Oh my God, they got it all on here too. Oh man.
I know about this one dude in Canada.
Yeah.
Was sending me shit all the fucking time till I stopped talking to him, because he was talking about how he always has all these blah 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 blah, works for this motel, blah blah. So that part was legit. He actually did work for this motel. And
oh my gosh.
He would always hook him up with people. And I'm like, dude, I don't do hookups. And I didn't ask what the age variances were, but he sent me pictures of his daughter. I'm like, dude.
No.
He sent pictures of his daughter.
Bro, that's sick, bro.
Why are you sending me pictures of your kid?
And what did he say?
He said she likes
There's
people
no,
to see.
bro. Oh my gosh, just to think, like right now, I'm just like so like, that's why I can't even do too much commentary on it, because I'm mind blown that this is even a thing, bro. Like, how do we even, like, just imagine you having a child and you taking photos of your child and then selling the photos of your child. Or like, how else do you get these photos? What, babysitters? I'm just trying to think, like, who is around your child to be able to take these type of photos, bro, and then put them all and then sell them on the internet is wild work.
Okay.
So has he still been singing you that stuff?
I'm just lost for words right now.
Maybe I
That is shit going on like this in the world.
I do not know how to get rid of any of this shit. I did find out who last hacked my account, and he is no longer here. He's gone.
Who at last hacked your account?
What,
It
hell?
was actually one of my
That's the only thing they deserve.
He could have been, because he got in trouble for child.
What do you think the youngest age is on here that he might have put? And nothing would surprise me, man.
Don't know, man.
Maybe like 15.
He's definitely done that before. I can't say personally that it was him. There's a good chance it was, because he just got in trouble for it.
And when was this?
A little over a year ago.
And so none of these messages are yours in here, man. You promised
Bro,
me.
this is crazy
That's
that
why I
he's
wanted
just
to see if I-
he's just allowed. Look, mind you, they are randoms. This man is so nervous that he's about to get caught up that he's allowing this man to connect his phone to this man's laptop. This is how nervous he is right now. He's gave his phone full of this stuff and is allowing him to connect it to his laptop right now. This is, mind you, complete
I
stranger.
could actually meet her mother, because I wanted to get behind this and say, what the hell is going on?
Have you done this for other parents before?
Yeah, I actually helped a parent figure it out once before. 4 years ago, I think.
4 years ago. What happened?
It was kind of the same. She wanted my help figuring out if her daughter was actually doing these videos and sending them to me.
Yeah.
So I looked into it. I helped her figure it out, and sure enough, the cops here for me.
Probably just that ruckus over there.
Because, dude, seriously,
I'm getting this downloaded
helping
right
me do
now.
this.
Yeah, I'm helping you. We're not gonna say nothing. If you don't mind, so I can get it on here. What's the password? So I can go on and start deleting. What's the password? Because it's gonna pop up on my computer.
You're being honest with me, then I'm
I'm being
in
honest
trouble
with you.
Because he's right here. Come here.
Here, if you can. So his phone's in airplane mode right now.
Damn. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
No, sir.
Okay, come on. I'll make sure you got no weapons on you, okay?
Yeah.
But while he's doing that, man, all that child in there, like you wanted me to delete that?
I did.
And about what was the youngest age in that
I'm
phone?
not sure.
But you want me to get rid of all that child?
Because my accounts are all being hacked so bad, I tell you, I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Okay, yeah. And you're not gonna talk sexual to 13-year-old girls no more?
Hey, go see
Okay.
what that guy.
Appreciate you. So he had messaged our decoy first on the Facebook app
When did he message?
on February 10th.
Damn. Where they at? She could lock me up, throw away the key. Yes, sir, indeed.
6 a.m.
He claims to be how old?
He's 56, he said.
56.
So he initiated
ma'am?
the conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing? Good. Just got home from school. What about you? Do you have Zangi? What is Zangi?
So Zangi, you know Telegram?
Telegram? Yes.
So it's kind of like that. It's where it's like an encrypted app for more privacy and stuff and
Mrs.
nefarious stuff and
Officer.
everything. And people use apps like that, like weed dealers and stuff use it, but also child traders use it as well to trade. And on his Zangi account, he had multiple accounts with the username Pizza Lover.
Okay.
And pizza is a...
So Zangi's an encrypted messaging.
Yes, sir.
Okay, app. How old are you, my friend? 18. That's cool. Okay, so he acknowledges it.
And then she also sent a picture of her in the school bus.
I'm gonna just note for my
Yeah.
body cam, the screenshot 20250. Do you have a picture I can see? She sent a photo indicating it's a minor. You have very sexy lips. Have you ever been kissed by an older man? Where are the conversations, like the sexually charged conversations?
So I have a folder. We call it just incriminating, so that way it could just be fast paced.
Okay. Okay, I would start by kissing your neck, lips, then take your top off and kiss and suck on those.
Oh my gosh.
You take my pants off and suck my.
Oh my gosh.
I would strip you the rest of the way, sit you on the bathroom counter, and get down and lick and eat your.
I don't even talk to my woman like that. Oh my gosh, what am I listening to? My ears are bleeding.
And he continues with more. Have you done that before? Yeah, once. She was 15.
Mrs. Officer over there, she is so sick right now.
He gave me the phone. Yes, ma'am.
Tried to take it away. It was no force.
No, man, we have it all recorded. We said, is it cool if we see your phone? He was like, yeah. He wanted us to delete it.
What did you initially see on the phone?
When I saw Zangi, we see a lot of times that's where they be trading child. So when I went on Zangi, right away I'm seeing the pizza emojis all on there. I already know what that means. And I just see a 15-year-old sending a video, and I just seen a bunch of videos.
So you saw child
Yeah.
on that app?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If you can, put it all on a thumb drive as well.
Yes, sir. I'm
Just
gonna.
meet me and then just go to the PD.
Yes, sir.
And I'll meet you over there, okay?
Okay, appreciate you guys.
Yeah, he's gonna do some time.
Hello, Miss Lottie. Are you
Bro, freak
Sexton's
nasty
brother?
boy.
Sister?
Shit's
Hey, I
crazy,
just wanted
bro.
to let you know that he's been arrested. He came to meet.
Oh, this man done called his mama? What the fuck? This dude is a villain, bro. He's a villain. This man's calling his mom right now.
Hello, Miss Lottie. Are you Jason Sexton's brother? I mean sister?
Yes.
Oh, sister.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that he's been arrested. He came to meet what he thought was a 15-year-old girl, and also the police found a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm the person I called him. We have an organization where we report people who come to meet minors.
Believe me,
He doing the Lord's work.
I was from the time I was 15, so I am very grateful for you guys.
I just know he was saying that
Damn.
like, he stays with you guys.
When your own sister says that they
What
grateful,
he told us was
that
he
she's
told
grateful?
you that he was gonna go meet the girl's mom to let her know what she was doing. I was like, oh really? So I was like, so your sister knows about this?
No.
Yes.
I am babysitting my granddaughter. I didn't even know he was leaving the house.
I saw a couple videos of the granddaughter, nothing bad or anything like that.
He's not allowed to be around my granddaughter without my daughter or my son.
oh my gosh.
Stuff in the past.
I don't
Now that's when you know something's up. Like when your own family members won't allow you around your own nieces, you're a sick individual, and you've been caught multiple times. There's no way. There's only one exception that most people say, maybe he's a drunk or something like that. But for them to already know that you be on some freaky weirdo shit with your own nieces, bro, no, that's sick. You are an individual that needs to be
17, he got
needs to
in
be
trouble.
locked up.
His adoptive parents caught him trying to do things to his sisters, and
To his
he was given
sisters?
the choice of going to the military or going to prison, and he chose the military, and then he got kicked out of the military for fraudulent records. I warned him when he moved in with me because he had a medical crisis. I seen on his phone that he had, because his phone is on my phone plan.
Yes, ma'am.
I told him, I said, you're going to get arrested if you don't stop. He said, I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking at stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And I kicked him out of my house when my girls were little because with my youngest, he attempted something with her.
Oh my.
Honesty. We have cases where people see
This is
everything laid
family
out in front of
members
them and
that
they're like,
she's speaking
"No,
about
this is
family
fake."
members
Well,
right
the
now.
other thing too is he's had his Facebook account blocked like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
And I told him, he goes, no, somebody reported me. I wasn't talking to anybody. I was talking to the mom. I wasn't talking to the daughter.
He was saying how he wanted to do stuff with both of them, but he was mostly directing everything towards the 15-year-old girl. Then when he came to the meet, I had asked him if I could look at his phone, and I was like, do you ever get like weird messages from people? And he was like, oh my gosh, yes, all the time. And so he thought I was gonna be deleting it, but I just went to confirm, and I just saw a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh.
And that's when we
And
called
he's
the
an
police.
habitual liar.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he's definitely a
I
habitual
think we should
liar.
let the court know too whenever it goes to trial, because it's sad to say, but people like this, they do not change. Does he have any kids of his own, or does he only have?
No kids. He was married one time to a lady for less than a year, and she was a known prostitute. Like he
This is not funny. This is not funny, but this man's just corrupt in the head, bro. Corrupt in the head, dog.
He got mad
This
at
man
my
married
mom
a
and
prostitute.
ran off and worked for the circus for 7 years. There could be people he's done.
Wait, he
something
worked
that
for
was a
the
lady
circus?
For less than a year, and she was a known prostitute. Like he got mad at my mom and ran off and worked for the circus for 7 years. There could
He was out here flirting with the freaking little people that crawl out of the freaking cars at the circus. This man thought the little people, the little adults were freaking the kids at the circus for 7 years. He's like, he got a dopamine off of the little people at the circus, and now he's addicted to kids. What?
be people he's done something.
He just
that we
loved
will
watching
never
the little
know,
people get out the
simply
little
because
car.
He traveled with a circus for 7 years, training elephants.
Wow, that's
elephants.
crazy.
Like he's been beat up because of his history. I think I know the reason. A group of 3 Mexican brothers that lived on the corner. We live in a small town. Bashed his face in, and he had his jaw wired for 6 weeks. And I'm sure it's because he was trying to peek in on Jessica or something, their sister.
And I
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, them Hispanics don't be playing either. Them Hispanics don't be playing. You do something to their sister or any of that, jaw wire for 6 weeks. Ooh, they put a beating on them.
bet he didn't say why they did that.
No, he said he was walking home from a party.
I mean, you sound like an amazing mother. You sound like an amazing grandmother. I just wanted to let you know, maybe just ask around the family, the younger kids, just to be sure, just to be sure.
Well, I will tell you, he got caught jacking off with my aunt and my cousin's underwear, and they...
This man sniffing the dirty draws. Oh my gosh. This dude is sick. Sick. He's sniffing auntie and grandma's draws.
Found the underwear under his pillow. And so he hasn't really been around my family since then. Like, he's been estranged from our family up until he had his health crisis a couple of years ago, and I went and got him because the hospital called me.
Usually I have to prove it to people to let them know, but you seem not surprised at all. So I'm not gonna even bother sending you the chat logs and stuff. You probably wouldn't even want to see that stuff anyway.
I really don't want to read it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he's probably never stopped.
He was talking to a lot of other young
He
girls
needs
on
the
his
chair.
phone,
That's
From
crazy.
what I saw, just so happened that we're the ones to catch
He
him
needs
first.
solitary
I'm glad
confinement.
y'all
He needs
caught
a
him
straight
before. He really
jacket.
did do something bad.
He needs to stay away
Yes,
from
ma'am.
a
I
sock.
appreciate you.
No problem.
Any
I
type of
appreciate you too.
lotion.
You have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll just hit me up if you have any other questions. All right, y'all. So as of today, Jason is still
Okay, from him going to a beard to a bald face like this was definitely crazy. Definitely crazy. That I was not expecting that.
in jail. He was charged with online solicitation of a minor, and he was also charged with cheese pizza possession. So just great job by the police department.
Oh,
Did
they
an stellar
actually
job with
got
that.
him.
It's actually March 17th when I'm recording this. So he's been in jail for a while now. So W's in the chat. Also,
go.
you guys heard the phone call that I had with his sister. So
About
after
time.
that, his
About time. Most of the time when stuff like this happens and he catches these people, like he catches a lot of these people, and cops really don't be doing nothing about it. Like it's really a sick situation where it's been multiple times where the cops will actually go after him more than the people that are doing this kind of stuff. You feel me? And it's a lot, especially in Cali when it's a couple of more dudes that do it in California. I don't know exactly where he's at, but he does it. But in California, they don't do anything about it. Like it's a lot of police departments don't want anything to do with this kind of situation.
sister went
or
around
you know,
trying to
if
find his other electronic
random people are
devices, and
like
she
catching
did.
these people
Luckily,
like this.
he didn't have passwords on them, but unluckily for her, when she went through them, she found a bunch more cheese pizza, like a lot. So she turned those into the authorities.
Wait,
Actually,
wait,
it
the
was
sister
listed,
did?
but unluckily for her,
Wait.
he called out a hat with his sister. Did an exceller job with that. It's actually
Stay away from
March
Asaka's
17th
comedy.
I'm recording this. So he's been in jail for a while now, so W's in the chat. Also, you guys heard the phone call that I had with his sister. So after that, his sister went around trying to find his other electronic devices, and she did. Luckily, he didn't have passwords on them, but unluckily for her, when she went through them, she found a bunch more cheese pizza, like a lot. So she turned those into the authorities.
They don't do anything about it because it's too much paperwork. Exactly.
With cheese pizza on them.
This man had 5 devices with cheese pizza? 5 devices? Mind y'all, the title of this video is called I Caught Him with 1 terabyte of cheese pizza. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even have 1 terabyte on my goddamn computer right now. And I got enough folders and storage for videos that are hours long and hella edited content, video games. This man got 1 terabyte of that shit.
Which is absolutely ridiculous. This dude, Jason, was an absolute monster. Huge shout out to my decoy. Please be sure to follow her. I have her link down in the description below. My decoy.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. W video, W catch, bro. W video, W catch, man. I was so distraught to the point where I barely had anything to say in the beginning because I was just like so baffled by the fact that like this man was continuing to lie, and he had a big old, like, his lie was like so, like, he thought he was really doing something, like covering it up. Buddy really had a whole scenario in his head that he's talked about with himself. If I ever get caught, I'm gonna say this happened, and man, I'm gonna say I lost my phone for 3 weeks. Keep on talking about how I keep getting hacked. He knew he thought he was cooking, bro. He thought he was at that table cooking. He's so nervous. He gave this man his phone, the password, and everything, bro. Man, hey, I ain't gonna lie. He need to be on Shaq and the Fool for the dumbest freaking criminal award. God, dog, man. If you like this video, comment, man, put some freaking comments in the chat if you want to see more ped watches like this, because I feel like this is something that we need to bring to light. More people need to see stuff like this so they can be more alert for things like this in their community, around their family members, man, just overall, like, and then help in situations like this. I feel like this is something that's not talked about a lot, and it, like, people try to like turn the cheek to it, turn their cheek to these kind of things, but we need to all like start speaking up. We need to start speaking up and doing more in these situations, because at the end of the day, these are our next generations that are being traumatized when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like, we all talk about like how the younger generation is cooked, and but at the end of the day, they're gonna continue being cooked if we don't protect them. So, man, love y'all. Subscribe, like. See you in the next video. Peace.